Ugh. Hey guys. I know. I said I wasn't gonna stream today, but I just can't help myself. The story is too good, man. Can't do it. Can't freaking do it.
Tales of
And Q. Always a Q. Honestly, if I'm gonna play anything tonight, I really should be playing RuneScape. I really should. But I'm not, because I'm addicted to Final Fantasy, and I can't help myself. Psychotic, well, what a coincidence. You've come at a good time. We've just this moment finished repairing the Talos and trolley you took to Nabatha Rang. The trolley was no trouble, but the Talos would have been another matter had we not had a visit from Master Chai. He offered us a share of the leftover building materials from Daedalus Stoneworks, as well as a few trade secrets to help us along. Clever man, that Chai News. He seemed pretty keen on the ideas I had for putting the giant Talos to work, like a giant trolley, but Magnus still refuses to see all the good we could do with it. You're entitled to your dreams, Jarek, but that doesn't mean you can go harassing our guests with them. Master Chai was just being polite. And something tells me Psychotic here didn't come all this way to talk about trolleys. What is it you need, friend? I see, and this familiar requires clay from Amarang? Well, look no further. If anyone can find you some quality clay, it's us. Saying that, it isn't exactly a commodity nowadays, but there must be some lurking somewhere or other, waiting to be dug up. If I'm not mistaken, there was a time when they used to take clay from Mount Biren mines to make adobe bricks. Place is swarming with coyotes now, but if you're after the good stuff, you could do worse than to look there. Good to know. I'm actually thinking about, while I'm doing this, maybe getting a queue set up for, getting a queue set up for the Eden raid. We already got our second tank and 1 out of the 4 DPS in only a minute and 12 seconds, so let's see how long it takes to finish this off. Well, that was easy enough, don't you think? Ha 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 ha. Alright, we need 1 more healer and 3 more DPS to jump into this. The twins have returned, and in one piece at that. I was convinced the pixies would turn at least one of them into a garden ornament, but no. You have the clay, I take it? I sure do. There you go, Chickapoo. Chicky-poo. Wonderful. We need but combine the clay and the water, then heat the mixture with the Fey Lantern. After that, it'll be a simple matter of settling upon a suitable form and performing the necessary incantation. Beck Lug, I have a question. In the event that we had need of this spell and you weren't around, would it be possible for another person to perform the incantation? Assuming they possess the requisite skills, yes. Halric and the others have suffered so much, and I swore to do everything in my power to save them. If there's a chance the spell could do that, I would be the one to invoke it. Mayhap you should be the one to do so. A deep understanding of the subject's physical state combined with a strong desire to help them can drastically increase the magic's effect, and you are plainly more familiar with these people than I am. I dare say there are a few in all of Norbrand who more dedicated to finding a cure. Is that not so, Psychotic? I'll give it my all for Halric, for Tesleen. Then we are all of a mind on the matter. Elise shall be the one to conjure the familiar. Knowing my luck, I'll end up fucking popping for the raid during the middle of the cutscene. And then I'll have to skip the cutscene to be able to get into the raid.
Let us begin. I trust you've prepared the clay? Very good. Now, I would have you sculpt for me a porksy. Plump, with floppy ears and a short curly tail.
So a rabbit.
A porksy. I think I know what you mean.
Actually, a short curly tail, that wouldn't be a rabbit. It sounds like a combination between a rabbit and a pig, don't it? It's weird. Hilarious.
There we are.
Hilarious.
How's that?
like a pig. Yep.
Well, it is certainly creative. There's no denying that.
Yes, I'm no artist. Very funny.
Pay him no mind, child. Though it may look like a grotesque parody of reality, it is what the invoker believes that matters.
Right.
You're not helping.
But I speak the truth. If successful, this incantation will turn imagination into reality. Which is why the only thing of import is what you believe this figure embodies. You must focus. Hold the Porksy's image steady in your mind's eye. Now then, as I taught you, relax and allow your energies to flow.
With flesh of clay I bid thee rise, on wings of dreams to touch the skies. What once was idle fantasy, I call forth to reality!
I fucking knew it. I knew it. What did I say? What did I say? I knew it, dude. I knew it was gonna happen like that, bro. I called that shit, man. Whoops, I didn't even see her doing that attack. That one was my bad. I fucked up on that. I was so focused on the stuff going on the floor that I let myself get hit by that. We got both of them, nice. Oh shit. This is a pretty interesting boss fight, dude. What the fuck? Shit. That's super cool looking. He just launched us through space into a fucking black hole. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, that was fucking awesome, dude. That was so fucking cool. I really enjoyed that a lot. Definitely one of the coolest mechanics I've seen in a fight so far. Like by 1,000%. So fucking cool looking. Wait, did I not get any of that loot? I didn't get none of that loot, are you serious? What the fuck? Okay. That looks pretty cool. How is he back, Luke? Did it work? I believe it did. You and your fledgling familiar have done well. If my eyes do not deceive, a hint of color has returned to his soul. Gods, I would jump for joy if I weren't so exhausted. We're so close now, Halric. Whoops. As you are even now in the process of discovering, this magic asks much of the invoker. What you may not have realized is that the same is also true of the subject. As such, we must proceed with caution. However, with further treatment, I have the utmost confidence the boy will make a full recovery. Observing the reanimation of his stagnant soul has been most enlightening. I will need time to put my theories to proof, but I believe I can fashion a spell to produce the opposite effect, that is, to induce stagnation, thus enabling our safe transport back to the source via Aurosite. A thought occurred to me about this treatment. Beck-Lug said when the soul is rendered dormant, the mind is separated from the body, that a person becomes incapable of interacting with the world around them. Does that not sound a lot like some of the tempered back at the source? Not really. It is the fate of most of the tempered to become slaves to primals, save in a handful of cases, or am I missing something? If I can master this technique, the art of revitalizing the soul, I know of at least one in the source who could desperately use such treatment. Exactly. His condition is uncannily similar to Halric's, is it not? The only difference being that his soul was suffused with earth-aspected aether instead of light. It follows that if his soul is subject to a similar kind of stagnation, there may be a chance we can save him, right? Forgive me, but who is this Gabu fellow of whom you speak? I see. His condition does sound similar, yet there is much and more about the soul that remains unknown even to me. I say this not to discourage you, you understand, but to remind you that this is a delicate work we do here, work requiring patience. Of course, and as long as there is hope for the patients here, I will devote whatever time is needed to see this through. But I refuse to spend that time in idleness. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to stay here with Angelo and continue with the treatment. The two of you should return to the Crystarium with Beck-Lug and see if you can't make some headway with their newly posited theories. I would tell you to rest first, but I see you're not to be convinced. Ah, the fire of youth. Let us return to the Crystarium then. Finally, I found you. Kai Shear? What are you doing all the way out here? There's trouble back in Yulmore. Lady Chai's beside herself, sighing, pacing the whole lot. Near enough begged me to go and find you. Sighing and pacing, you say? It must be urgent. I take it I will be returning to the Crystarium alone. Go on, then. It's not as if I have anything for you to do. Thank you, Beck Luke. Sorry for bothering you and all that, but she says the future of Yulmore is at stake. Lady Chai's up in the parlor. Best not keep her waiting, eh? Well, not here seems out of the ordinary, though I do not see Lady Chai anywhere. Probably pacing around outside again, staring off into the distance and all that, sighing. Strange, let's see if we can find her and discover the source of her distress.